Gentlemen, let me ask you something straight. How many times have you seen a supplement promising to bring back strong blood flow and firm erections after 60? For years, men have been told that L-Arginine is the answer, the magic pill that would switch everything back on. But what if I told you that belief is one of the biggest reasons so many men stay stuck and disappointed? The truth is that not all supplements work the same in your body, especially as you age. One amino acid looks powerful on the label, but often fails when it comes to real results in men over 60. Another amino acid, often overlooked, may quietly deliver the firmness, stamina, and energy that men think they have lost forever. By the end of this video, you will know the difference, understand the science, and discover exactly how to use the right one safely and effectively. And I want to hear from you. If you have ever tried L-Arginine before, type the number 1 in the comments. If you have never tried it, type 0. Your answer might help another man watching right now who feels the same doubts you do. I am Dr. Laura Bennett, a urologist, with over 20 years of experience working closely with men just like you. In my practice, I have heard every frustration from men who felt misled by glossy advertisements to those who quietly gave up hope because nothing seemed to work. Over the years, I have treated thousands of patients past the age of 60, and one truth keeps repeating itself. The decline they feel is not simply about age, but about physiology, about whether the right signals are reaching the body at the right time. Many men walk into my office convinced that more L-Arginine will fix everything, yet their lab results and their lived reality tell a different story. I have seen men spend months chasing the wrong supplement, losing not just money, but also confidence and intimacy. The core issue is not whether supplements are good or bad. The issue is whether the body can actually use them effectively. When your digestive system and hormone cycles change with age, the way your body responds to certain compounds also changes. That is the missing piece most men never hear about. And that is why we are having this conversation today, so you can separate hype from science and take back control. Many men fall into the same trap. They hear about L-Arginine, they read a headline that says it boosts nitric oxide, and they believe it must be the missing link. So they buy bottle after bottle, take it faithfully, and wait for the results that never truly come. Weeks turn into months, and instead of feeling stronger or waking up with firmness, they feel flat-tired and often more discouraged than before. Some even experience stomach upset or digestive discomfort because high doses of L-Arginine can irritate the gut. The real pain is not only physical but emotional. I remember a patient named Robert, 67 years old, who sat across from me one afternoon with a look of defeat in his eyes. He told me he had tried L-Arginine for 6 months straight, hoping each morning for a change, only to end up hiding from intimacy and making excuses to his wife. His story is not rare. It is a story I hear again and again from men who trust the marketing but never see the promised transformation. That cycle of hope and disappointment can be devastating. And I want to know from you. Have you ever tried a supplement and felt completely let down by the results? If you have, type yes in the comments. If you think most supplement ads are exaggerated, just like Robert discovered, hit like right now, so more men know they are not alone. Think of your bloodstream like a system of pipes that carry water to every room in a house. Erections depend on those pipes opening wide, and the messenger that tells them to open is called nitric oxide. Without enough nitric oxide, the pipes stay tight, the flow is weak, and firmness is impossible. Now here is where the difference between arginine and citrulline matters. Arginine looks like the direct solution because it is the raw material your body uses to make nitric oxide. But after 60, your gut and liver break down much of the arginine before it ever reaches the bloodstream. It is like trying to pour water through a cracked funnel. Most of it spills before it gets where it needs to go. Citrulline works differently. Your body does not break it down in the gut the same way. Instead, it slips through, quietly travels into the blood, and then transforms into arginine inside your tissues. That means steady, reliable production of nitric oxide, not a quick spike, followed by disappointment. Studies even show that men who took citrulline had firmer, more lasting results compared to those taking arginine alone. I like to tell patients that arginine is like giving your car a splash of fuel that evaporates, while citrulline is like filling the tank with a steady supply. Which would you rather trust? And I want to hear your view. If you believe citrulline sounds like the smarter choice type, the number 2 in the comments. If you still think arginine is the real key type, the number 3. Let's see which team is bigger. If you are looking for a step you can take right now, the simplest short-term solution is to test how your body responds to citrulline. I often start my patients with a modest dose, about 1 to 2 grams daily, because it is safe, well tolerated, and easy to find. You do not need to overhaul your entire life overnight. You just need to give your body the raw material it can actually use. I remember Samuel, a 70-year-old, who came to me frustrated after trying arginine without success. He agreed to switch and try citrulline with his evening routine. Within 3 weeks, he came back with a quiet smile and told me, "Doctor, I woke up and felt my body respond for the first time in years." His wife later confirmed that their intimacy had returned, and even his energy during the day was brighter. That was not magic. It was physiology finally working in his favor. The best part is that citrulline does not require high doses that upset the stomach. For many men, a consistent small amount is enough to create noticeable change. Think of it as dipping your toe in the water before diving in. Try it steadily for a few weeks, and watch for signals like stronger morning energy, better recovery after light exercise, or even subtle improvements in mood. Those are signs your circulation is waking up again. Remember, quick fixes rarely last, but consistent small changes often spark the biggest turnarounds. Short-term changes can give you hope, but lasting transformation after 60 requires a bigger picture. I teach my patients to think in terms of 3 strong pillars that hold up vitality. The first pillar is supplementation, and here, citrulline is the foundation. When you pair it with vitamin D3 to prime hormone receptors and zinc to fuel testosterone production, you give your body the complete toolkit it needs. It is not about chasing a single pill, but about building synergy. The second pillar is sleep, because your hormones follow a rhythm. Testosterone peaks between 11 at night and 3 in the morning. If you stay up late, eat heavy food, or drink alcohol before bed, you sabotage that natural repair window. Protect your sleep like it is medicine, because it is. The third pillar is lifestyle, the daily choices that either nourish or drain you. Simple exercise like walking or light strength training keeps circulation open. Foods rich in natural arginine, like watermelon pumpkin seeds and lentils, add fuel without relying only on supplements. When these 3 pillars align, the effect is not just additive, it is multiplied. I think of John, a 72-year-old patient who once told me he felt like half a man. He committed to 90 days of this protocol: citrulline each evening, vitamin D3 and zinc, with dinner consistent bedtime, cutting down on sugar and alcohol, and walking daily. 3 months later, he looked 10 years younger. His energy was steady, his marriage warmed again, and his confidence radiated even in the way he carried himself. That kind of success is not a miracle, it is the natural reward of consistency. Let us bring everything together. We have seen that many men waste time and hope on the wrong solution. Magnesium may calm your muscles, but it does not restore manhood. L-Arginine looks powerful on paper, but often fails once you are past 60 because your body cannot use it efficiently. Citrulline, however, slips through the system and fuels nitric oxide steadily which means stronger circulation and firmer confidence. When you add vitamin D3 and zinc to the mix, align your sleep with your body's natural rhythms and keep your lifestyle simple but consistent. You create a foundation that supports you long term. The real enemy is not age itself, but deficiency and misinformation. Correct the deficiency, and your body remembers how to perform. So here is my challenge to you. Commit to 30 days of this protocol. Take Citrulline, daily support it with D3, and zinc, protect your sleep and move your body. Then notice what happens to your energy, your mornings, and your confidence. I want you to share that journey, because your story may give another man the courage to try. If you agree that knowledge like this can change lives, type yes in the comments right now. If you disagree or think it is not for you, hit like. So we know you are still part of the conversation, and do not forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the next science-based strategy for men over 50. Remember, decline is not destiny. Age is a number, but vitality is a choice. This video is for educational purposes only and not medical advice. Always talk with your doctor before making changes.